Welcome to Free Love Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
Renee, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. Raven the Tarot Learner. We got Sarah. We got Erica Marie. Thank you very much for your donations. I greatly appreciate everybody hanging out tonight with us. We are giving away tonight the Dante Tarot. If you don't have this, it is a cute little tarot. It has all sorts of sort of old school, old style type text. And yeah, the cards are really pretty. So we're going to give this away tonight, and we'll give that away in about 40 minutes. So we'll give it away at the top of the hour, and it's going to be fun indeed. All right. Thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all. Be random with me. What's going on? Tell them Teddy Bear. We got Michelle C. Moonlight Musing. We got Renee, otherwise known as the Tarot Magician. Midnight Meditations. What is going on? We got Andrew. We got, let's see, who am I missing? Intuitive Chosen One. And of course, Sarah. And we got Bartman as well. So I think I get everybody. What is going on? It is hump day. We're in the middle of the week. That's what I'm talking about. We got Intuitive Chosen One. I thank you for your donation as well. Let's start out the readings tonight. The first reading that we got is Erica Marie, and seeing what's going on here with the what is going on with the with the husband's ex-wife Jay. There we go. It's important to discern from the ex-husband or versus the ex-wife. So that's going to be important. By the way, we have the Tarot Tower is back. It is all in its glorious, and I mean its glorious state. We have most of the tarot decks unboxed, and they are here. They're ready to go. So if you wanted a tarot deck from the old days, I should have it back out. So yeah. So this is the something animal tarot. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but yeah. All right. This is somebody who is clearly upset about the whole situation. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what kind of issues they have, what kind of problems they need to resolve in their own life, but it just seems that they're very sort of upset about everything. They're a little bit too uptight. They're a little bit too emotional. They're a little bit too attached at sometimes, as well as they just kind of want to just express emotions in an inappropriate way. The 10, they just don't like being excluded. They don't like that situation to where, you know, things aren't going their way. And when things are not going their way, they are going to let you know because they are going to be unhappy. And when this person's unhappy, it seems they drag a lot of people down with it, right? So you do have that 10, like the termination of this connection wasn't good. And they just have some issues overall. So those kangaroos, I think so, yes. But yeah, that 10 just says the cutting action, the isolation of this person is just not in there, where it's like, well, you know, not really there. They're not happy about it at all as far as it goes. High Priestess, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. But yeah, you are looking at a little bit of that 10. Now, the Hermit says they feel alone. I think they want to reach out and get that connection back. I think they want to do some things that are, you know, a little bit on the risque side here. And I think that they're just causing problems. And this is a person that is going to be someone who likes causing problems. You sort of have that Hermit, like, I don't really like to be alone. It's not something that I really enjoy. It's, you know, it's one of those where they're just sort of upset in general, just about everything. This is also a person who's very picky. They're very peculiar about things. They kind of have that issue of, you know, a little bit of that Hermit. I'm a little bit too picky. I want to micromanage this or that. I want to do these kind of things. And the Hermit just kind of says this person is just going to be, you know, one of those individuals where they don't really like where things are at. Now, this is a person as well who wants to keep an open connection, even though it may be inappropriate or it may be something that nobody really wants to happen, right? The Sun says if you just sort of let them stew in their own juices per se, then the Sun says it's going to be a better tomorrow. It is going to improve overall. It is something where they just get better in the long run. But this is something where they're going to work your nerves a little bit. It just feels like that, yeah, a little bit of a frustration with it. By the way, this is a beautiful deck. If you do not have this deck, it is stunning. Not only do you get, it's an oversized deck, you get a ton of cards. Not only that, but you get a massive amount of extra cards where you can do meditations on it. They give spread suggestions, and you have all of these. It's called Northern Animal Tarot. So yeah, it is pretty cool. It is very nice indeed. So if you want to pick this up, I don't know if they still have any in stock. It is a special order on Kickstarter. It is not cheap, but it is very, very, very attractive deck. So one of my favorite decks, Northern Animal Tarot. Again, oversized, it's huge, the card quality is astounding, and all this other stuff. Backbone, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we got Raven, the tarot learner, is next. High Priestess, you are in the queue on the PayPal side. And let's do a little bit of Meraki Tarot version 2. As is the person I'm crushing on the one for me, or no? Sometimes the crushes go so well. Other times, the crushes don't go so well. You never know. You never know until you have a time machine, zoom into the future, see where this is going to go, see where this is going to take us, and all this other stuff. Tell him Teddy Bear says, don't tempt me. Tell him Teddy Bear, you're tempted by everything. Tell him Teddy Bear needs like an intervention or something from tarot. I mean, you know, we're going to have to scoop Tell him Teddy Bear up and do an intervention. Anyway, is this the person I'm crushing on for me, or will they not be? I think there's a lot of potential from this individual that you are crushing on. Indeed. The death card, right? A little bit of the death next to a devil. It's just changes are in that mode where there's, you know, as is, it may not be a situation you want to dive into. As is, it may not be something that you want to embrace, something that you want to try out. Dudes, I think it's a good connection. I do think it is. I do think it is. You got that Ace of Cups over here. So this connection is going to be magical. It is going to be sort of something nice, and it is worthwhile to get into it. Now, be aware that this person is looking for something a little bit more short term than maybe you are. You have a little bit of a devil action over there. Talks about the sexuality, talks about the connection that's on more of a surface level type of thing. And death says sort of the relationship morphs a little bit, changes a little bit as you sort of move into it, if you're willing to do that. But yeah, sort of talking to this individual and sort of being available, being around, I think would be very good. Ace of Cups says it's a good connection overall, and they may be your Valentines indeed. So are they the one? Leaning on no, leaning on the one for a temporary devil death kind of action. You know, things change, things morph as it goes through. A little bit of a short-term temporary relationship, but it looks fun. It looks like something maybe you want to chase, maybe just in time for Valentine's Day. You and the crush could have a good interaction indeed. So there we go. There we go. It's always good to have a crush, you know? It is always very fun, very fun. 1111, welcome. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we got Sarah is next. Wants to buy an investment property. Oh my, an investment property, moving in over there, trying to turn it around, flip it, as they say. Miss Heidi, what is going on? Backbone, thank you for your donation as well. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Let's go over here to the Tarot Tower. Let's interact with my set of tarots that I absolutely adore and love. We did add a lot of new tarots up here, so we're going to go ahead and grab the grape juice edition up here and probably knock the camera over because it's kind of tight up in here. It's a little bit small. The problem is the camera sits on a tripod and it's like 1 inch from my chair. So when I move back, I'm always kind of concerned that I'm going to bump into it or something. But anyway, this is the Pastel Kitty Grape Juice Edition. And everybody loves this one. Effie, what is going on? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate you. But yeah, let's see where this is going to take us. What kind of adventurous things can we get into with the grape juice? By the way, we are going to give away the Dante Tarot tonight at top of the hour. Now, to give that away, you're going to have to guess how many jelly beans, gummy bears are in here. And as you can see, it's open. Don't guess now. Do not guess now. But, you know, it is open. So this is another trick question. Yeah, don't guess now. Do not guess now. Anyway, but yeah, when it comes time, there we go. Manor, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see about an investment property. If we can flip it, if we can do it, if we can do something to it, maybe we will. Maybe so. Ten of Swords is not right now. That doesn't look good. No. So should I buy it now, or should I save a little bit more and then get something that's going to be a little bit better, right? Backbone, thank you for your other donation. All right. Had to clear my throat there. Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and a Seven of Wands. It just looks like waiting is going to be ideal. Waiting is going to be ideal. Here's what I think is going to happen, right? Entertainment purposes only, but here's what I think is going to happen with real estate. I think we're going to take a massive dip. I think home prices are going to go down, not substantially, but they're going to go down enough to where you're like, ooh, that's pretty tempting. And I think you should kind of wait for that moment. Now, be aware that I also think as of fall, it is going to go back up. I think something's going to happen with the interest rates. I think we're going to cycle through, and I think the prices are going to pop back up pretty quick. You can have demand go pretty high. So this is a small window of time where it could be beneficial. But the Ten of Swords says now may not be the time to do this, right? Seven of Cups says as well, you're looking at getting something better, waiting, seeing what else is out there. Seven of Cups does point to, hey, multiple choices. There's a lot of things out there that I could be excited about, that I could be interested in. It's time to sort of shop, get your area that you want, get everything kind of nailed down, shop around, see what is available, and see what kind of things you're interested in. For a Pentacles, obviously, you said, should I save more? Four of Pentacles does point to saving more. Seven of Wands says be very defensive about what you do. Now, what I think, Sarah, too, is you're going to run into properties that look really good, but they are a little bit of a honey trap. So you're going to get in there and it looks great. You're going to get in and all sorts of problems are going to be present for this kind of activity. So be aware, be very defensive about where you want to go, what you want to do with these properties, because I do think you have a couple of traps in there. But obviously the tarot really sort of is very talkative, very verbal with your reading tonight. Ten of Swords, cut it, don't wait. Don't do it now. Seven of Cups, let's shop around. Let's see what else is out there and save your pennies as per the Four of Pentacles as well. So very, very descriptive, wordy, verbose tarot reading just for you. And it says, maybe not now. Maybe not now. Moreland, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right. What else we got going on? Let's hop over to High Priestess over there. High Priestess got some PayPal action going. Thank you so much, High Priestess, for hanging out with us tonight. What do we got there? Communication comes from CC. When will it be? Moonlight Musing. I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Tarot Magician runs a fantastic stream if you have not seen it. By the way, Tarot Magician, I need to ask you a question on your next stream. I thought of a question about my stock stuff. I need to ask it. I was thinking, I really need to figure this out. I was like, I need to talk to Tarot Magician. Monique, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out over here. All right, let's see about HP. Where's HP going? What is HP doing over here? A little bit of the world of tarot over there, and we'll see. When can I expect some communication from CC? Is that going to be a thing? Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Let's go over to our utterly and fantastically reliability deck and wheel over here, and let's look, right? You got a Five of Pentacles. You are looking at April, and then for Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, you're looking at quite a bit different story over there in May. So I'm going to say March. I'm going to go March 5th, actually. So I'm going to go March 5th over here for an exact date, right? Ace of Cups, we got a Five of Pentacles, we got a Seven of Pentacles over here. So that is where you want to be. That is what you want to do here. So March 5th, there, that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm going with this. Hey, I try to please. I aim to please, and that's exact as I can get. All right, let's see what else is going on over here. We got Intuitive. Chosen One has a question, but I don't know what it is until I click it. There we go. JL's. What are the X's, JL's current thoughts, current feelings about me? Let's see what's happening with that. Effie just started Super Greens regimen. Effie, I've been doing that for a while. I've lost a lot of weight. I feel fantastic. I'm like Effie. I'm like never sick. Effie, I haven't been sick in like 2.5 years. I'm never sick. I think I was sick for one day, and I had like a cough, basically. And then after that, I was fine. I had a little bit of a cough. Anyway, everybody around me was like just halfway dying, and I'm over here just like, excuse me, and I'm fine. You know, I'm going about my day. I'm doing all this other stuff. BooBoo, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out with us today. But yeah, the super greens is like, it is like literal magic. You'll be freaked out. It's just amazing. Anyway, let's go for a Baroque tarot. Speaking of amazing, get the Baroque tarot out. Warm it up. Warm it up. So yeah, we're going to see what's happening. See where it is going. It's actually sunny here. Ooh, yeah, nice. We had a little bit of rain in Texas today, but it is going to be sunny tomorrow. It did mess up my walking routine. I can tell you that. So I only got to walk a little bit. It started pouring on my head, and so I had to go back. I was like, oh, come on, come on. Vanessa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Looking for the health? Yeah, the health benefits are just out of this world. Like seriously, like everybody around me was like just dying. They're like, you're going to get sick. I'm like, no, I'm not. They're like, yeah, you are. You're going to get sick. And I'm like, I'm fine, you know. And the other person was in bed. They couldn't get out of bed for like 2 days. And so I had to, you know, I was just like, I'm fine. Anyway, all right, let's see where this is going. What are JL's current thoughts and feelings about me? Now, they are an X. 10 of Wands just says they're just a little bit overwhelmed by some things. I do think they still have feelings, right? 8 of Wands. I still have some feelings for you. I still want to sort of reach out, see what's going on. I want to get a connection. I want to do something. It just feels like that they sort of miss that hole that you have left in their heart there. And they're kind of excited about maybe, you know, picking up where we left off, or looking forward to this, looking forward to that. 8 of Wands says they do have a little bit of urge to sort of get going with this. Now, you do have a 10 of Wands. This is something that's overwhelming. Like maybe they have a relationship. Maybe they don't want to deal with this and the relationship. You know, it's kind of difficult to make one person happy, no less 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that 10 of Wands just says there's a little bit on that, just that, not something I want to do right now. King of Swords, that says ultimately you are looking at an opportunity to connect with them. 8 of Wands said that is possible. Just got to give them a little time, a little space, and see where that is going to take you as well. We got Backbone. It's got the triple shot tonight. Backbone. We're going to get you after 11. We're going to do all 3 triple shot readings at the same time. Advice for S turning 22 this year. Wow, that is going to be interesting. So we can drink, and we're 1 year older, and we can still drink. Let's do this. Do a little bit of a teddy bear tarot over here. We got a teddy bear tarot dancing over there, and the little teddy bear over there. And oops, teddy bear knocked over my water. That's a bad teddy bear. Knocked over my water. Oh, man. Anyway, we'll see what's happening here. All right, advice for turning 22. Is it going to be good, bad, or is it going to be indifferent? Let's see where that's going to take us. What kind of adventures we are going to have. All right, let's see. We got advice for this. Queen of Cups says, round out the emotions. I think sometimes we get a little too emotional about too many things. I think our emotions are pulled by this event and these things over here. You do have sort of this back and forth of emotions, and I don't really think it benefits them any at all. Maybe it's meditations. Maybe it's kind of, focused on being in the moment. Maybe there's some exercises that we can do. But Queen of Cups says just remove any random emotions, look forward, and focus on emotions that are going to be productive, that are going to be good, and they're going to move you forward with sort of where your goals and aspirations are going to be. Now, at 22, we are looking at the career, relationships. We're doing all of those, right? But you have a little bit of that 10 of Wands over here where it says don't take on too much. So relax, see where this is going to take you. Don't get too involved with it. Don't get too overwhelmed with these things. And realize that it's a long journey, right? Relationships, long journey. Career, long journey. We don't have to try to do all of it at once or focus all of it at the same time. We can take it individual steps, not rush. We can just sort of appreciate things as they move forward and live in the moment. moment. There we go. Madison, welcome. Good to see you. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. What is going on, Madison? All right, we got Backbone tonight. It's got all the readings, triple shot. Backbone is burning up the credit card. Burning up the credit card over here. Happy belated birthday indeed, Andrew. Welcome back.
Happy birthday!
I appreciate you hanging out with us. Very cool indeed. Hopefully that wasn't my doctor. Let me see. Hang on. I got to make sure that wasn't my doctor. If that was my doctor, I probably should have answered that. Let me look. Don't think it was. I don't think it was. If that rings again, I will have to answer it, though. That may be my doctor calling me back. Anyway, so we got Backbone over here with the triple shot. What kind of entities have I ever contacted? Ooh, that is an interesting question. What kind of entities are there? Let's see what kind of fascinating things we got happening with the entities. All right. Hopefully they're not here. Oh, they may be. Maybe they're connecting. Maybe they're communicating with me. It could be a situation indeed with that. It wasn't me. I know it wasn't you. You don't live in my city. This is from my city. So yeah, it wasn't you. Anyway, what kind of entities have I ever contacted? The Two of Swords. I think that you have contacted a unique entity that you have never contacted before, an entity that has never contacted with anyone else before. Indeed, I think this was somebody not necessarily assigned to you, but somebody that has a specific message for you, has a specific communication for you, and you're just going to have to sort of put up with that, right? The Two of Swords. So this is a unique communication from an entity, and it is important that you pick it up, not like what I just did with my phone, where I just put it on mute, right? I just put it on mute. So yeah, let's see if did they leave a voicemail? No, they did not. No, they did not leave a voicemail. Okay, cool. The Devil. It says, be careful of any entities as well. You want to make sure that you're grounded. You want to make sure that you're just not out there floating around. You're not sort of opening yourself a little too much. So make sure you're grounded, make sure you're protected, and do all of the exercises that you need to do before you contact entities as well. Strength card says, be very patient. A lot of time an entity will contact you and they won't say everything. They won't communicate everything at first. You have to be patient. You have to sort of get to know and be comfortable with them for that. But yeah, I do think you have an entity that's never contacted anyone before, and it's specific for you. Out-of-body experiences. I don't know what that question means. I know what an out-of-body experience is. Are you just asking if you've had out-of-body experiences? Or are you just asking something like that? I don't know. Well, tell me more of what your question is, Backbone. And we'll read the other question first. Why does my mother have bad intentions for me? Let's see what's going on with mom and see what's going on with that. Nine of Cups says they don't have bad intentions. Well, I mean, sometimes everybody has good intentions or bad intentions or anything like that. But the Nine of Cups says, see, I'm sorry, the road to hell sometimes is paved with good intentions. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I love this particular thing, or I love this particular item, or I love this particular style of communication. And it's a good intention, but unfortunately, it's not taken that way. It's not connected. It's not communicated that way as well. The Page of Swords over here, too, says, I think they're just a little challenged on, I think there's a little bit of a challenge here, like not something that, they know how to communicate well, and all this other stuff. So you're just going to have to kind of just put up with that as it goes. We got another major donation. Thank you, RJ, for that donation. Let me know what your question is. Power of the P. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, Rocky's World. You are RJ. Rocky's World. Thank you so much. Let me know what your question is. Six of Pentacles, again, says they want to give you things, maybe give you knowledge, give you lessons, whatever it is. Again, not the best communication for it, a little challenged in that mode, but it just looks like that they think it's good intentions, right? They think it is a good intention. So there we go. Tio's talking to Backbone and the doctor calls. Well, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV, but I will be playing doctor in February. Crafty Lady, thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. If I didn't already say hello, Rocky's World, hello as well. We also had we do have a voicemail. We do have Carrie. Carrie, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out. Wait a minute. I may have to check this voicemail to see if my doctor. Hang on, I'm going to mute for 2 seconds. Well, unfortunately, that was my doctor, but I'll call him back tomorrow. It's all good. Anyway, so apparently I have the results that I was waiting for. All right, let's look at Backbone and see what Backbone, I have no idea what your question is for out-of-body experiences, so I'm going to wing it. I guess I can wing it. I mean, sure. I don't know. Anyway, Backbone, are you still in chat? Let me know. Let me know. Backbone, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate Backbone, you're here. So Backbone, what does this mean? Like, do you want to know about your out-of-body experiences? Do you want to know how to get out-of-body experiences? Like what is the question here? I don't know. I don't know what the question is. I mean, I pull cards on it, but yeah, we'll see what's going on. Anyway, let's see. Wait, is it my turn? It's not your turn yet. It is not. You got 3 in front of you. Rocky, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. Okay, you just said it. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. Out-of-body experiences. 5 of Swords says there's a level of failure with the out-of-body experiences. Maybe a lot of times we try, or we at least get a little bit, going. We give it a shot. The 5 of Swords says sometimes we have a little bit of a difficulty in it, or we have sort of difficulty making things happen and whatnot. Knight of Cups says in order to get it working, or in order to get it going as far as we need, Knight of Cups says you do need to approach it from an emotional level rather than a procedural level, right? So the Knight of Cups, I'm just emotional about it. This is something that I'm into. I want to do it. I'm excited about it. I really sort of in that mode of, ooh, I want to do this. This is going to be awesome. Temperance card is literally an out-of-body experience. You have 1 foot in the water. You have 1 foot out of the water. You have all sorts of pouring going on. You have sort of this floating from here to there, from there to here, what have you. So it is about out-of-body experiences. Now, just approach it from a level of water flow, right? You want to feel like you're flowing outside of your body. You want to feel like it's just sort of a liquid movement, and I think that can help you with the out-of-body experiences as well. So I think that approach it from a water level, again, emotional, also a water level, to where you feel like you're just flowing. So when you're using your imagination, you're using your visualization, make sure that you use sort of a water analogy with it, like I'm flowing out, like a wave is pushing me or pulling me in the direction that I want to go with the out-of-body experiences. That is just my my opinion with all of that. All right, we got more Lind, and then we are hopping over to PayPal. We got Rocky's World is next over there, and we're going to see where that is going. All right. What messages, if any, does Johnny want to impart to me? Am I one of the mentioned that Johnny is guiding? All right, let's look deep into Johnny's eyes, or Johnny's soul, and see where that is going to be taking us. See what kind of activities we do have, where we're going to be, as far as messages and guides and stuff like that. We need to use the Little Buddha Tarot. Little Buddha Tarot is the one that everybody loves, especially Andrew, and this is going to be the one that we got going on. It's got all of the messages, making it happen, making it go. By the way, speaking of making it go, we got the Dante Tarot giveaway in about 15 minutes. We'll give away the Dante Tarot. This is a very pretty card deck. This is a lot of good cards, a lot of fun cards in here. And if you like kind of that old school, but sort of mixed in with modern art, I think you're really going to enjoy that tarot deck for sure. All right, well, let's see what's going on. What messages does Johnny impart to me? Am I the one that mentioned in a Johnny is guiding? All right, we'll start with the first one over here. The big message is to sort of that they have a sort of the communicating with you is all about sort of love. It feels like that sort of through your life, you have been driven by love. You have been driven by passion. You have been driven by just sort of that feeling of connection to other people, connection to sort of your your career, connection to your life, connection to your spiritual journey. It's all about love. Love gives you that power that you want to do, right? Love gives you that power, gives you that ability, gives you sort of where you would like to be. And that King of Swords into the Knight of Cups says pushing forward with that love, using that love as a method of expression, as a method of guidance, as a method of approaching some of the things in your life, I think really sort of make the grade and make you sort of stand out and get you progress faster than you would usually go. The Hierophant as well says don't go middle ground with your dreams, with your aspirations, with your goals. You want to go a little bit higher, right? So let's say I want to do, let's do something random. Let's say I want to do stock market trading, right? And so I'm trading the stock market and occasionally I'll make a couple of $100 here and there. Now they have a trade replicator. So you can get your trade and you can replicate it to as many other accounts as you want, right? So now you don't have just a little bit, it'll replicate to all of these other accounts. So instead of just a little bit, you're making a whole lot. That is pushing the envelope. That is pushing through, pushing past things and being a little bit better than you can be, being a little bit better than you should be, and pushing across, right? The Hierophant. Take it to the next level. Don't be the worst enemy of great is good, right? The worst enemy of great and spectacular and amazing is good. Don't just be good at what you do. Be great, right? We can do stuff like the stock market trade replicator. We can do stuff like cheat. We can make some code. We can make some ideas. We can make some optimizations and make it happen. BooBoo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Overall, 5 of Pentacles. Watch out how you spend your money. I think that's going to be a big thing as well. You don't want to be there. And 8 of Pentacles. If you're going to work on something, put 110%, 120% into it, and you are going to be the superstar as it goes. So those are your messages. And let's see if the one of the mention that Johnny is guiding indeed, and see where that is going to take us, right? See where that is going to take us. I do think you are the world. It says they have looked across, they have spanned the universe to look for people that are needed guiding. They look at people that sort of need that to happen. 6 of Wands says be in order to guide you. So the 6 of Wands is all about riding on the horse, and you have all these people cheering for you, supporting you. So they're kind of in that mode, right? Cheering, supportive. The Sun says you have unlimited possibilities, and they're going to guide you to the directions that you need with the world, with that intercommunication, that special communication there. That was a very detailed reading. That was way, way, way more detailed than I had expected. But man, it was just flowing, going, flowing, and going. That was a good read. That was a good read. All right. Anyway, Rocky's World is next. They donated for the PayPal. Thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging out, Rocky's World. We're going to see over here, Roberto posted on his Instagram story about helping his friend is pregnant for her GoFundMe. Did he make the Prego section of that? All right, let's see. Rocky wants to know if they are generating babies over there. Gita, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's go over here and let's see if we're going to generate a baby or not. If we're going to make a baby, let's see. Let's put this deck up. By the BooBoo. BooBoo, I'm so excited that you're here. BooBoo, look at this. BooBoo, look at this. BooBoo, the Tarot Tower is back. It is restored. We have all of the usual decks that we have. They're all here. Everything is just amazing. Let's get a fun little deck for a good baby read, which is going to be the Mons Tarot over here, but the Tarot Tower is back. The Tarot Tower is back. It has returned. If Roberto is going to be having a baby, it is going to be a moonwalking baby. You're going to have to just sort of be aware. Just be aware. It's going to come out of the womb, and it's going to be moonwalking in no... What's with the baby? The baby never stops running across the screen. I mean, babies like attention, but it's, all right, let's get the monster over there. Do we got a baby daddy here? Death card, Page of Swords, 7 of Swords, and the Sun. I do think so. I do think the baby is his. We're going to go with a thumbs up for the baby is his. We don't have the Michael Jackson song to play, but yeah, All right, we got the Sun over here. I think the Sun indeed is shining upon this, right? Power of the P, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But that death card over there, I think some changes happened. I think that you have a little bit bit of an opportunity, a little bit of a love connection here. And the Seven of Swords, it says we snuck out a little bit and snuck something in there, if you know what I mean. And the Page of Swords said it was a little bit on the accidental side. It was like, whoops. It was, whoops. You never know. You never know. Whoopsie. We snuck something in there and whoops. So we're going to say that the baby is Roberto's. We're going to say that the baby is Roberto's indeed. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm just saying. But I am just saying. Nicola, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out. What is going on? Reappropriated shoe rack, I guess. All right, Moonlight Musing is next. Have I met my romantic soulmate? And will I meet them again in this particular lifetime? We'll see. We'll see if that's going to be an opportunity that you want, opportunity that you need with all of that. We're going to use everybody's favorite over here, which is going to be the Light Seers Tarot. It is sideways, I know. It is sideways, I know. Rocky's World, I just read them as I see them, Rocky. Read them as I see them. But, you know, that's it. I've never heard of somebody doing, if somebody asking for money to pay for a baby. Is that a thing? I mean, maybe I wish that was around. Is there a donation list? Top Flight, there is a donation list. We are about halfway through the donation list. Let's see. What was the actual question? Story about helping his friend pregnant for okay, so GoFundMe for a baby. I mean, I wish I had that. I mean, you know, anyway. All right, let's see. I should ask the same one. Well, Teddy Bear, hopefully you're not pregnant. Tell him, Teddy Bear, I may need to, hopefully you're not pregnant. So let's not, yeah, I don't think you need to ask that question. Yeah, anyway. All right. So yeah, that threw me off a little bit. So yeah, have I met my romantic soulmate and will I meet them again in this lifetime? Oh, I don't think you've met him quite yet. No, don't think you've met him quite yet. Seven of Cups said they're still out there, still moving around and all this other stuff. So yeah, you know, you got a little bit of a Seven of Cups action over there. So I think there's a selection of people, it's a selection of opportunities and yeah, you want to know the Seven of Cups if somebody is around there that I do think you will meet in your lifetime. Now, I do think that you have an emotional soulmate. Now, there's 3 different soulmates. Link in the description to the playlist. You want to see the emotional soulmate. That is the one you're going to meet. Now, there's good and there's bad about the emotional soulmate, but you are going to have to sort of figure that out, right? But this is somebody that is yet to be met and, you know, see where this is going. 2 of Pentacles as well. I think this is sort of a big choices decision. This is going to be one of those, you know, that maybe you have a good decision, bad decision, but you do want to approach this in very carefully as it goes. Because the Page of Cups says we're almost like we're not really that interested at first, but they sort of grow on us. And that's kind of one of those in the emotional soulmate realm, right? We're not initially attracted, but it's just like the communication, the connection is there. There's all sorts of just emotional pull, emotional interest, emotional things that are happening. And the Seven of Swords that says this is somebody as well who has had some issues of relationships in their past. So if you're willing to be patient, if you're willing to be, you know, be kind of like a, you know, take a deep breath and be a little patient with this individual, I think it'll work out in the long run. So do not think that you have met him yet. And I do think that you will meet them in your lifetime. So that, you know, entertainment purposes only. Never assume you meet a soulmate based on a random dude on the internet. Reading cards on the internet. Well, whatever. Anyway, we had a boatload of PayPal stuff. All right, we got MC. MC, thank you for your donation. Yeah, thank you for your donation. I guess I could say your initials because you didn't put a nickname in the PayPal. There we go. Vanessa, what next good news will I get? Vanessa, I think you're winning some money. I just bottom line, like the first thing out of the box, right? First thing out of the box. Power of the P. I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. That's the first thing out of the box I saw that I was thinking of is that you are going to win some money. Like, bottom line, the absolute first thing, the absolute thing that came out, no pun intended, first, right, is sort of that you're going to win some money, all right? High Priestess misspelled, Justice, and you do have the Tower card as well. There's a price to be paid for this money, a little bit, but I do think that's an opportunity that you're ready to go, right? You're ready to make it happen. The Tower card says there's a little bit of fracture, a little bit of structural instability that is prepared before the money goes. The Priestess, as it goes, I still need to get a card from them. I wrote them and I said the High Priestess is misspelled, and they were like, we'll send you a new card. I never got anything. But anyway, the High Priestess says it's all about knowledge, and it's about the news coming in. The knowledge that the High Priestess brings gives us a level of justice, a little bit of a Libra feel here, and I think that's going to be exciting for you. So I do think indeed that it is where the hell is my money thing? I do think that it is a little bit of cashola headed your direction. Headed your direction. Mon, that is the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. You can get it from the same people that do the Dark Mansion Tarot. Search for Dark Mansion Tarot. And on their website, you got the Elemental Wisdom as well. And yeah, that makes it happen. Anyway, Power of the P is burning up the credit card over there. All right, we got Power of the P quad shot. If you don't mind Power of the P, I'm going to rope back to you and do a little backbone BooBoo and then do a quad shot of the Power of the P. What does that entity that I contacted want to tell? Well, it could be a little bit personal, but I mean, we'll dive into it. We'll dive into it. A little bit of Poe nose, a little bit of the Poe nose over there. And yeah. It is a beautiful, beautiful deck. Unfortunately, it takes a month to get here, or I would have bought it for someone special. I would have bought it for someone special, but it takes a month to get here, and that ain't gonna make it. So, you know, way it goes. Maybe for Mother's Day, you never know. Anyway, what does the entity that I contact want to tell? The King of Cups says we have a lot of different things on a lot of different levels. I think they want to explain some of the emotional challenges that you've been through lately. I think that they want to sort of make you understand some of the things that you have been having difficulties with. I think they want to help you understand some of the things in the future as well that you are going to sort of get into, that you are going to sort of interact with. Ace of Swords said this is a long-term connection. Like, I don't just have one message. I have multiple messages. I'm sort of there for you. I'm there to hang out. Ace of Swords. Once we open that window, once we open that opportunity, the communication will continue for a very long time, right? MsGreen, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We also got the Ten of Pentacles over here. This is just an entity. This is somebody that is in your life long-term. You're going to have a happy home, happy family. They're going to be to guide you through a lot of good things. And I think that is going to be a very powerful moment for you as well. So there's a little bit of that, right? A little bit of the mix as it goes. All right, we're going to do BooBoo, and then we're going to do Power of the P, quad shot. Will my child learn her lesson after today? Are we talking about Tab or what? What are we talking about, BooBoo? Which child? Which child needs to learn their lesson? Because I thought Tab was like doing amazing things over there. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go with the Thoth for this. If you don't have the Thoth, you need it. I mean, you need it. This is one of those where you're just going to have to just go get it immediately. It's not like the Slavic legends. It's not like the Elemental Wisdom where it takes a month to get here. You can get one of these overnighted from Amazon. Trim it up to look as beautiful as mine, and you will be a happy camper. A happy camper, right? Happy camper indeed. All right, we're gonna see where this goes. Where does this take us? What kind of adventures in the realms do we have? Okay, will the child learn their lesson? Well, I think that the lesson was powerful enough to make an impact. It was to make an impact, right? You do have sort of that magician. This is something where they need to be learning. They need to be acquiring knowledge. They need to be sort of interacting in a way that's going to improve their life, that's going to bring about better results, better things. And the magician says, hey, we've learned sort of where we want to go, what we want to do. We've learned that we need the lessons, and we learned that we need the information from the class as well. D'Angelo, thank you for your donation. The Wheel says they're going to be regular and they're going to be steady now. They've learned their lesson. They're going to be regular now, right? The Wheel, what goes around comes around. I want to take it a regular step. I want to make sure everything's cool. And that interaction that you had gets, made an impact. It made an impact. No pun intended. Sometimes I guess you just need a spanking. Sometimes you just need a spanking, I guess.
T.O. is the best tarot reader.
But yeah, anyway, all right, we're gonna Power of the P has a quad shot. It's a 5-shot. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, a quad shot for, there we go. What does the beautiful universe have to say to me? Let's get a good deck. We're gonna use one deck. You know, of course we're gonna use my cards. Of course we're going to use my cards. Somebody just got one of these decks. Somebody just got 3 of these decks, and they now have my tarot card. So that is magical. Before we do that, though, before we engage with the Power of the P, a gazillion shot, we are going to give away the Dante Tarot over here. Let's go into customization, go into subscribers, and make it happen. All right, go into contest mode in my little happy application and make it happen as well. Dante Tarot is on the table. If you don't know what it is, it has a nice little book, and it is a cutie pie deck. Look at that. Look at these cards. Look at these cards. That is so cute. It's like old school, but with newer graphics, with cooler graphics. Looks very good. This is the deck that you want right here. This is cool. Anyway, all right. To win the Dante Tarot, the #1 rule is you must live in the United States of America. The United States of America, you must live there. #2, you get one and only one guess. If you guess 2 times, both guests will be disqualified and you're kicked out. Okay? So you need to guess the exact amount. Well, the closest to the exact amount is going to get. Gummy bears. I've got a bag of them. You'll notice they're open. They're open. I may have added or removed some gummy bears from this package. So how many gummy bears are in this bag? If you are the closest one, you win. I will send you the gummy bears and the Dante Tarot. Wait a minute. I will send you an unopened gummy bear. I will send you an unopened gummy bear and the Dante Tarot in one package. How many gummy bears are in this package? How many gummy bears are in this package? We got a lot of guests. A lot of guesses, many guesses, many guesses. So again, I have either added or removed some gummy bears from this particular package. So how many gummy bears are in there? If you get close enough, you will win. In the meantime, let's start out the Power of the P. What does the beautiful universe indeed have to say to me? Let's use my deck and see where this is going to take us. We have somebody that came really close. Really close. We're seeing if anybody else comes that close, and if not, one guess per person. If you make 2 guesses, I will toss all of your guesses out. So yeah, 1 guess per person, and that is all you get. That is all you get. So it may be a gazillion. It may be 1. Well, no, it's more than 1. I mean, you can see in the package, it's more than 1. But this is a trick question. So, I mean, you know, that's what I do. That's what I do. All right, let's look. What the beautiful universe have to say to me? 5 of Swords, don't be defeated. A lot of times we get in a situation, we expect perfection. We expect everything to go perfect. We expect everything to go the way that they want. We expect a leadership ability. We expect kind of like pushing forward and making amazing things. Sometimes we just fail. Sometimes we miserably fail, right? And the 5 of Swords says, don't take that personally, continue on. I think that's what the beautiful universe wants you to know. Failure doesn't exist. You're going to continue to do it. You're going to continue to be successful and be amazing. 7 of Cups, they want you to know as well. Make sure you cover all of your options, right? You have covered all of your options. Don't just think that I need to do one thing, stick in my comfort zone, do this particular thing. Make sure that all the options are covered or looked at or examined, and I think that's going to be important. Ace of Cups as well says, look for new love opportunities as far as that goes. Connection opportunities, great opportunities. I think that's going to be something very powerful for you, and it's going to be something that you really want to embrace as it goes through. So there we go. That is what the beautiful universe wants to say to you. All right, we go to the next question. which is how to better my intimate relations in a relationship. That is a good question. If everybody tried to do that, if everybody tried to make that happen, then the world would be a much better place. I try that on a daily basis. The reason I try it every day on a daily basis, power of the P, you only get one guess, unfortunately. But we're gonna say power of the P. You only get one guess. All right. Anyway, so power of the P, your first guess is the only guess that you get, which is 53, I think. 53. Power of the P guessed 53 and 48. So 53 is your guess. Power of the P. Only one. All right. So yeah, how to better intimate relationships as far as it goes. Now, the Hierophant says take it seriously. Like, don't take it too seriously, but take it at a level of, hey, I appreciate this connection. I appreciate this relationship, and I'm serious about the relationship. I'm not playing around. I'm not sort of casually getting in and stuff like that, right? Five of Swords is back with a little bit of Lord of Defeat. Again, the sort of points to don't be defeated by things in relationships. Making relationships better is learning from your defeats, learning from your mistakes, right? In my previous relationships before this question, I had all sorts of issues. In the relationship after it, I had all sorts of issues, and I've learned from my mistakes. And if you do that, you don't make the same mistake again, and the next partner, the next person is going to be a very good partner for you because they're going to benefit from all of your lessons, all of the things that you're sort of doing, right? Infinite Ocean, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got the star as well. Realize that your relationship is a star. You're guided forward. You're guided romantically with this. So take the hints. If you feel something intuitively, take that hint and go forward and use that to your best advantage. All right. So power of the P actually won. So we're taking power of the P's first guess, which was 53, because the number of teddy bears within the bag is 52. So power of the P was one off, and power of the P made it happen. So there we go. Power of the P, congratulations. Send me your address. Link in the description for my email. We'll send you an unopened bag of gummies and the Dante Tarot. So congratulations, power of the P. You made it happen. You were successful indeed. So thank you for your 5 donations, and as well, congratulations on the deck. So let's put that back in there, and we'll ship that to you tomorrow. So there we go. All right, let's see what's going on. You guessed 55. You were very close. You were very close indeed. Anyway, all right, let's turn off contest mode and let's go back to everyone can make comments. Everyone can be here, participate, and have all of the fun with that. All right, and we're going to, all right, so it looks like who is going to steal that question? CraftyLady is going to steal your question. That is a good question. I kind of like that too. I agree, CraftyLady. What energy is around me right now? Let's see what kind of energy, other than winning energy, I'm just saying, other than winning energy, what energy is around you right now? Let's see. Got a 6 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and an 8 of Swords. You have a little bit of restrictive energy right now. Like everything is not lined up the way it should be, right? Everything may not be lined up the way that it should be. You're sort of restricted for doing stuff, and you feel like that. You feel like, I should be able to do this. This looks simple. This looks easy, but I need some help. I need some assistance to make it happen. Wheel of Fortune, as far as energy goes, keep doing what you're doing because it works, it functions. A lot of times we're sort of second guessing things and we're trying to do this or do that. It just doesn't work in the long run. But Wheel of Fortune says stick to what you know. I think that's going to be very good for you as well. 6 of Swords as well. The energy around you now is to make yourself better, to make things better. How can I do my relationship and make it a little bit better? How can I sort of move things, shuffle things into the better direction in every part of my life? Make my career better, make my love life better, make kind of my home life better, make my tarot reading a little bit better. Always be aimed towards making yourself and making your life better rather than settling with what you currently have, right? Never settle, never settle. I think that's a message for all of us too. And this goes back to my stock market trading, right? I could have gotten the stock market trading. I could have gotten some ideas and followed those ideas and just gotten bored with it, but I'm never bored with it. What I did was I programmed my own add-in, right? I programmed in my own stuff. I made my own system for trading, and I'm using that. So I went the next mile. I went the next ability. I'm never happy. I'm never satiated. I'm never okay with what I have. I got the trade replicator. I did everything that I could to go to the next level because I'm not content. I'm not happy. I want to move it along, move it in the direction of success, more power, more success, and just that ability to sort of move your life forward in every direction. Romance, money, career, move it forward, never be settled, never be content. Anyway, all right, what is currently hidden to me about my partner? Power of the P, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate your very generous donation. Appreciate you. Congratulations again for winning. There you go. The Empress over here. What is currently hidden from me about my partner? I think they bring you a lot more content, comfort, and good feelings than you had anticipated, right? It's almost like that they have something where they just know that you're good. They know that you're satiated. They know that you're having a good time. And they sort of want to excel in that. They want to give you that kind of thing. The Hermit as well. What is hidden? I think alone time is more important than you think. A lot of times you may need alone time. A lot of times you may need a little bit of a separation kind of thing. And I think that's going to be one of the big opportunities here, right? So you have to have alone time in order to miss your boo, to miss your person that you're connected with, right? Queen of Swords as well. What's hidden? I think there's a level of frustration and upset, like a fight that is going to happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So just be aware of that. Don't take it too seriously. It's a little bit of a fight, a little bit of a knockdown, drag out, and that is what is hidden for you. And that is it for Power of the P with a quad donation, making it happen over there. All right, we got the new member coming in. But you know, if you're new or if you've been here before, hit that like and sub. I have over 200 hours of tarot instruction for free. I don't charge you anything, for free. It's the only channel that has 200 hours of tarot instruction for free. I've been here 13 years. I have 3,000 plus videos that you can watch. I'm here every night almost, but yeah. Anyway, hit that like and sub. Show me that you love me. I need your love. I need all of your love is what I need, you know?
I love you.
I need all of your love. It makes my life complete. It just does. All right. Who donated was MC? Let me scroll around and see what's going on. Robyn's Reflections. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We have no idea who that is. I don't know who that was. Wasn't Infinite Ocean or somebody else? Anyway, let's see. Let's scroll up and see who it was. I know who it was. If I see their name, I will remember who it was, but I have to scroll up a little bit. Infinite Ocean, thank you again for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you being here. We got Mon. That was not it. And who was MC? Who was MC? I'm scrolling way up now, and that was before the contest. Maybe they scrolled off. Probably should have saved that off. It was not Backbone. It was not Rocky's World. It was not CraftyLady. It was Top Flight. There it is. It's Top Flight. All right, let me look at what Top Flight had typed. And Top Flight, that's me. And did Top Flight post a message? Did they do that? Now I know to look for Top Flight. I'm going to see if they posted a message. Oh, they did. They did. Gita, you also donated as well. Appreciate you. All right. So Top Flight posted it within the PayPal. Let's do that. Let's see. MH feelings. All right, let's see what MH's feelings are and see what's going on with that. What are the thoughts and feelings? What kind of things do they have? What kind of emotional resonance do we have from this individual? What can we do? We're going to use the super duper Linares version 2 Top Flight. I feel like the guy in the back of the crowd. Top Flight. Top Flight. Sorry about that. You know, sometimes we get 65 donations and I just forgot your names. We got a lot of people here tonight, so sorry about that, but I got you. See, I figured it out. Top Flight. I am not the dullest pencil in the box. So yeah, I'm not the dullest pencil in the box. I'm one of the sharper ones in the box. So yeah, I figured it out. Anyway, let's see what's going on with the MH's feelings. What are their feelings, their thoughts, and what have you. Page of Cups says they're a little bit disconnected from what they're doing. this is one of those things too, where they are in sort of a disconnected mode. Like they don't really know what their feelings are. They haven't really manifested it. They haven't really thought about it. They haven't really gone into depth with what their feelings, what their emotions are in this particular state. They know that they don't want to adventure too far out. And that happens too, right? They don't want to adventure too far out from what their normal thing is, what their comfort zone is. And that's kind of one of those opportunities that you have. Knight of Cups says a lot of the feelings are a little bit squelched, a little bit held in, where they don't want to understand what's going on. They don't want to realize. And this is one of those where they're just kind of confused about what to do next or where their feelings are going to be. And, I think that's sort of where you're at. But yeah, I don't really want to venture out of my comfort zone. And that's kind of a problem sometimes, because sometimes people do have feelings, but they have a lot of rules associated and surrounding the feelings. Maybe they're a little bit, accustomed to this or that, or maybe their parents taught them this or that, or the world, they watch too many Disney movies, or, but they're just sort of in that mode where they expect a certain line of things. And if it's outside of that, they're not really comfortable. They're not really willing to approach it. Page of Cups as well says, again, they're very disconnected from their inner emotions. I think they have a wall built between their emotions and the outside world. And it's very difficult to make a direct connection, a meaningful connection with this particular individual. Again, Knight of Cups, I'm just sort of needing certain rules, need certain things to be happy. But I'm not going to tell you what they are, right? The Magician. I think this is something where you just have to pursue it and see where it goes. There's not a guaranteed outcome. There's not like some overwhelming feel of emotion. It's just one of those that you're just going to have to go for it, try to make it happen, and hope for the best, because this person is really disconnected from what they need, really disconnected from what they need indeed, right? You love Disney movies. I do. I live in a Disney movie because my wonderful girlfriend is from a Disney movie. It's like the princess that comes in, like beautiful, perfect, has all the wonderful attitude, the excitement, just amazing over. You know what I'm saying? I live in a Disney movie, so I'm just saying. So I'm pretty good with the Disney movie indeed. So there we go. All right. So we got MC we just did. We RJ we just did. So that was MC's reading. MC's reading indeed. So let's see. It was me. Okay, D'Angelo Marks. Okay, MC. All right, whoever MC was, that was your reading. All right. So who was RJ? Was RJ top flight or was RJ? I'm mixed up. Anyway. All right, let's see what's happening here. We do have RJ still, so I don't know who RJ was. Anyway, let's see. Morlyn, gonna husbands to watch the One Ring series. There we go. Morlyn, thank you for being here. I appreciate you hanging out with all of this stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Top flight. You're good. I'm joking. Understand. It's not like it's me. It's me. It's all good. I'm like it's me. It's me. All right. Thank you for. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. So I think we're caught up. If I missed anybody on PayPal and your name doesn't match your nickname, let me know. Anyway, we got D'Angelo Marks. Oh no, I'm sorry. You are coming up. No, we do D'Angelo Marks yet. All right, D'Angelo Marks, you are still in queue. We're making it happen. Let's see what D'Angelo Marks wants to know. Is EA really interested, or are they not interested at all? What's going on over there? Tarot is a little bit head over heels. I mean, when you got it good, you got it good. I got to say, when you got it good, you got it good. I mean, who's going to argue? So, Moonlight Musing, Moonlight Musing. I mean, I gotta go with what I know. All right. Wasn't RJ Rocky's World? It may have been. Did we already do Rocky's World? We did. Roberto posted on his story about helping his friend. So, yeah, we did Rocky's World. So we should be good. Backbone, I thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right. Is EA really interested? Yes, and yes. That is a love balloon moment. That is a love balloon moment indeed. So it's looking nice. The lovers, if you're looking for people that are interested, people love you, people that want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day, the lovers says it all, especially smack in the middle where everything means more. Everything means what you need. Queen of Pentacles as well. They have expressed interest They put it out there and they're waiting for a reply, right? Three of Wands, it's almost like we're waiting for something. Like maybe they're waiting for a reply. Maybe they're waiting for this to get serious. Maybe they're waiting for a different reply. I don't know. But the Three of Wands is they're expecting, waiting for something, and you need to get some info there. Need to get some info there, you know, just sort of to get some feedback. Get some feedback. Today is scrambled. It is scrambled eggs over here. It is all over the place. MsGreen, how does Ricky view me? We'll see if Ricky likes you or not. Hopefully Ricky's madly in love with you. We'll see what's happening there. All right, try not to start. These meds are good. BooBoo's got the good meds. That's what I'm talking about. BooBoo's got all of the good stuff over there. That's what. All of the good stuff. All right. The downstairs neighbors singing at the top of their lungs. Well, hopefully it's good. Oh, she is not a professional, so it's bad. That's not good. That's why I'm glad I have a house. I'm glad that I have a house, you know. I don't have to listen to the neighbors. I do have a train that goes by occasionally, but I'm good with that. Anyway, how does Ricky view me? Eight of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the King of Cups. They view you as a little bit of somebody who is very passionate about some stuff too, right? Very passionate about some stuff. Very good with stuff. King of Cups, I want to pursue it. I want to make it happen. I want to see where this is going, where this is going to take me. What kind of things do we have going on here? Very nice indeed. High Priestess, they view you as somebody who is a level of complexity for what they do. So you have a complexity, right? Once I get to know you, I didn't know that you were super intelligent. I didn't know that you didn't wash the dishes or, you know, whatever it is. I had all sorts of information about you that I didn't have before. High Priestess says it's all about a learning process, and they view you as rather complex, and they kind of enjoy picking up more and more of the info as it goes along. Eight of Pentacles, you're a lot of work too. I mean, you're somebody that's going to take a little bit of work, a little bit of effort. You're somebody that's going to have to take some stuff and make it happen. So yeah, you know, sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad, but hey, a little bit of maintenance never hurt anybody. If you like them a lot, you know, do the maintenance. Do the maintenance. Don't be scared of the maintenance. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. What else do we got going on? Let's grab a deck that we haven't used in a minute. And that is the Heaven and Earth Tarot. All right. So we had to get up here. We had to get up and we had to go to the Tarot Tower. We picked up the Heaven and Earth Tarot. This is one that you need in your life. You just need to just go ahead and buy it. Just go ahead and buy it is what I'm saying right now, right? Well, go ahead and pick it up because Infinite Ocean is next. Any love advice? Let's see what's going on with the love.
I love you.
Any love advice? All right, let's see what the Heaven and Earth, maybe from heavens, maybe from the earth, has to say about the love and things like this. Oh, we got the High Priestess. We can't get rid of them. We got 2 majors out of 3. Big and cool indeed. All right. Let's look at this. You're looking at earthly power here. You're looking at the 4 of Pentacles, right? The 4 of Pentacles. So I think the 4 of Pentacles is in that mode of the, just sort of, as far as love advice, make sure that you have what you need. And I think this is right. Well, one of those, right? Linda, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you hanging out. Linda, thank you so much for your email. I just got that as well. I'll read that a little bit later. Linda, I got some news for you. Yeah, Linda, I got some news for you. Anyway, yeah, make sure that you're okay. Make sure that you're good. Because a lot of times we do get in that mode where we give. And you want to make sure that you're grounded, make sure that you're good, making sure that you're getting what you need. If you're not getting what you need in this particular connection, this particular love thing, make sure it communicated, right? I could use a little more attention. I could use this. I could use that. You know, I like to be touched. I like to be cuddled. I like for that stuff, right? If somebody's not touching you, for example, they avoid that. You want to communicate that. And then if they're not willing to work with you, you got to, you know, do something different. But Moonlight Musing, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. The entity solved the mystery. All right. Magician, as far as love life goes as well. The Magician says, what can we do to have a little bit better of a love life? What can we do to bump it up to the next thing? Because the magician is sort of like that mode of communication, because the magician has the communication. Do we have open communication? Do we have a communication that is important? Do we have communication, right? Because sometimes you want to communicate, learn more about the person. You want to communicate on a deeper level. What are your fears, right? What do you see when you look in the mirror? So if you're really interested in this person, if you're really connected to this person, you want to know more about them. You want to know all sorts of the depths in that. The magician is about the communication, about a little bit of the Hermes action in there, and that's what you kind of want. The high priestess as well, too, right? Be careful of secrets. Any secrets will come back to haunt you, because there's only so many stories you can make up before now you get the stories confused. You forgot a detail, and that's the way it is. That is the way it is. I mean, I'm just saying. Tell him Teddy Bear has a unique perspective on that. I mean, tell him Teddy Bear. I mean, we could make that. We can make it a reading. That's fine. Power of the P, thank you for being awesomeness and all of this other stuff. Power of the P, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you as well. Go and making it have over there. All right, Robyn's reflection, the next best move into my career. Let's do it over here with the Wonder World Tarot. Everybody loves the Wonder World Tarot, and that makes it happen. And that makes it happen. All right, let's see what this is going to be. And that's all right, dancing oracle, straight to the point. But I mean, hey, all right, anyway, the best move in the career. What is the best move? Where are we going to take it? Where are we going to be there, making it happen over there? We got the Hierophant over there, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Swords. Got another couple of majors going over here. As far as career goes, Seven of Swords says, what can we take out of this career? Let me give you an example. A lot of times we'll be next to somebody who's doing something cool, and they're doing something that could benefit our career. They're doing something that could benefit us if we learn it. But instead of going over there and being like, yo, Fred, what are you doing, right? What are you doing over there? And they're sort of in there, right? I think they're in there. Gita, you are next. You have not missed your turn. I promise I did not forget about you. Gita, you are next. But the Seven of Swords says, take away the good things from work. So if that person beside you is doing something cool and it would be great on your resume, ask them about it. See if you can, see what's going on with that. Learn a little bit about it. Now you have something for your career. Now you have something for your resume, right? Let's say I'm programming .NET and the person next to me is doing Angular. I'm going to be like, ooh, what is that? So that's what you're doing, right? Seven of Swords. Sneak around and see what kind of things we can pull and extract from the company from these things and making it happen. Wheel of Fortune, make sure that you pay attention. If you have free training, take the free training. If you have free opportunities, if they have free certifications, take those certifications. Do the things that you need to do. Do the things that are going to be good for your career. Hierophant as well. The bigger companies are going to be better. They're going to have more upward mobility. They're going to have more of a focus on making you happy and getting you where you need to be. So focus on the bigger companies, the bigger opportunities. I think that is going to take your career to the next level indeed. So there we go. Wonder World Tarot made it happen. Gita is next. I appreciate your donation. Did not forget about you. Sorry it took literally forever. Linda, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Yeah, Linda, I'll hit you up after the stream, Linda. Hit you up after the stream, Linda. All right. But yeah, Gita wants to know, is Aries N going to communicate or are they not going to communicate? We're using the key tarot right now, and this is the key to my heart. This is the key to my heart right here. This is the one. This is the one that makes everybody happy. This is the one that makes everything happen, right? Teddy Bear is hosting somebody. Teddy Bear, who are you hosting? Let me know. Thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Teddy Bear's making it happen tonight. Teddy Bear's burning up the credit card. Burning up the credit. Okay. Is Aries N going to communicate? Are they not going to communicate? Knight of Pentacles says over here, yeah, they want to communicate, but they want to bring in a level of value. They want to bring in a level of things. It feels like that they overthink the communication. They overdo it, right? Where I overthink it. Maybe I need to do this, that. I can't just communicate naturally. I overthink it a little bit. Tell them, Teddy Bear, thank you for the double hosting. Greatly appreciate you. But yeah, that Knight of Pentacles just says, hey, overthinking the communication. I want to bring in value. Queen of Wands, they want to have a level of control with the communication too, right? They're just not happy. They're not happy with that. Tell them, Teddy Bear, thank you for your third donation. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, that Queen of Wands says, yeah, they want to have a little bit of command, a little bit of control over what is happening with that. Temperance too, they want to ensure that they're getting what they want, so they're not just going to communicate. They want to have feedback, or they want to have a level of communication too, right? I'm not going to give, I'm going to wait and sort of make that happen too. Four of Swords as well says the communication is delayed. They wait, they delay it. They delay it more than some people do on doing the dishes, right? They got a little bit of Four of Swords, a little bit of a delay, a little bit of that, but it's constant overthinking, constant sort of addressing things that don't need to be addressed, constant, you know, just sort of a communication style that just doesn't function for everybody as well. All right, why does this entity, what's going on with the entity reading? So what's the entity? Solve the mystery. I have no idea what that means. We'll do the key tarot, I guess. Why does this entity I contacted want to help me? We'll see what's going on with that. All right. Teal did some Lenormands. I did do Lenormands. I stopped doing Lenormands. Because people were saying, I'll just wait till you do tarot again, you know? And I was just like, that's not good. All right, let's see. All right, why does this entity, what contact wanted to help me? Six of Pentacles says they're giving to you. It's almost like that this is somebody, I'm going to freak you out, Backbone. I'm sorry. I'm going to freak you out. This is you in another realm. This is you in another reality. This is you in another time. I think this is you. I think this is you who is coming back, right? I think this is you who is coming back. Basically, the Six of Pentacles, I'm being gifted something. I'm being sort of handed something. This is you from another realm, another thing, another place, another time. And that is why they want to communicate. They want to sort of get you there. Ten of Swords says that they have learned lessons and they have some valuable information from you from another realm. So the Ten of Swords, right? They want to give you some information. They want to open up a contact, open up a connection. And that Five of Cups says if you don't sort of get that connected, if you don't get that done, there are some things that are going to be a little bit challenged as far as going forward. So there you go. I think it's you. I was going to freak you out, but you know, I'm sorry. That's what I got. Like I was overwhelming. A very overwhelming feeling of it's you. It's not like some random entity, as I did, but, you know, there we go. Anyway, we got Moonlight Musing, the entity. There's entities everywhere tonight. I don't know why. By the way, we're ending soon. The Teddy Teddy Bear donations will be the last reading tonight. We do have to end this eventually. Some days we have to end. We will not be back Thursday. Thursday is my day off. I'm doing a Patreon stream. If you're a member of Patreon, link over here, then you'll be able to join me. You'll be able to join me if you'd like, you know, just saying. You'll be able to join me for Patreon. Ask me any questions that you want, any ones that you want. You don't have an entity. Okay, so what's the question? The entity, solve the mystery for entertainment purposes, of course. Okay, Moonlight Musing, what am I reading? Those donate for the last person's entity. Okay, all right. We're hosting entities. All right, thank you for the entity host. Thank you for the entity host. We got lots and lots of entity information over there. The Five of Coins. This is somebody who's been through a lot. This is somebody who's been through some challenges. This is somebody who's been through the ringer, and they want to sort of connect. They want to let you know that you don't have to as well, that we have information that's going to help you not do that. Ten of Coins says we have a happy home, happy family. We saw this in another reading too, right? That you do that. So we have a happy home, happy family. The connection sort of brings about a new permanent connection. Again, we're reading for backbone. So yeah, there you go. No entity, please. But I mean, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here. Moonlight Musing, did you want something different? You said you wanted to read for Backbone's entity, right? Moonlight Musing, if you don't want to read for Backbone's entity, let me know, because I'm going to continue to read it anyway. If you want a different question, let me know. I don't understand your question if you don't want to read for Backbone's entity. I didn't have that one. I have to check it out. Okay. Let's see. Moonlight Musing. Let's scroll up. Moonlight Musing. The entity solve the mystery for entertainment purposes, of course. That's what I got. That's what I have. Nope. Okay, type your question. I don't know what I'm doing then. Type your question. Type it out. And we'll see what's going on, because that was in the, when I scrolled up, that was your question. Anyway, Moonlight Musing, let me know what your question is. Maybe the entity wants a reading. Could be. I'm not ruling it out. Moonlight Musing is going to type a different question than what I see in the donation. And then when they do that, we will loop back and make sure that we get the non-entity question. So there we go. All right. I'm good. Sorry. Okay. All right. Moonlight Musing, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But the entity does want a reading. That's a pretty persistent entity. I mean, I'm just saying. That is a pretty persistent entity. MsGreen, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, donated. There we go. All right. Have I made a mistake in moving my folks next door? Yes, actually, you did. You did. Knight of Wands. They're going to be up in your business. They're going to be up in your business, right? The Knight of Wands, a Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, a little bit of a fiery aspect, they're going to be up in your business. They're going to be like, a little bit too connected, a little bit too in there. And the Knight of Wands says, they're going to be a little bit too active for what you're like, right? A little bit too active. King of Swords says they're going to be a little bit on the, judgmental side occasionally. Not every time, but occasionally they will. And that Seven of Pentacles too, right? Seven of Pentacles says that, they're going to need a little bit of money. So, sorry. They're going to need a little bit of a loan, a little bit of money. Ace of Wands, again, a little bit up in your action, and they're going to be, a little bit too much in there. So, it's going to be like a sitcom over at Linda's house. Yeah, everybody loves Raymond. It's going to be a little bit of a sitcom at Linda's house now. So, you may want to just film everything and put it up on the internet for entertainment purposes only. I don't know. Anyway, tell them Teddy Bear's hosting 3 people. Let's scroll around until we have some things going on. Let's see. CraftyLady did not ask anything. We had Giovanni. All right. Giovanni wants to know, interested in seeing your whole tarot collection. Me too. Organizing that's going to be a pain in the butt. Hooked on Crafts. We got Intuitive Chosen One. We got Kizuwanda is here. You don't get my notifications. That's no good. Madison says hi, love. We got Monor says can I be added, but they didn't ask a question. We got Ms. Heidi said hello. We got Monique. We got Described the Wheel of Fortune. We got Raven. Already got one. We got Reiki B. We got Robyn's Reflections. Did they have a question? We got Saumya. Did not ask a question. We got a lot of people that just didn't ask a question. Saumya just asked their question. Let's do that. We got Saumya. So everybody ask her questions. We got some questions. Hosted you, what's your question? Feelings towards me. Let's see what the feelings towards me are. And what are his feelings? Does he love me? Does he not love me? Loves me not. And all this other stuff. All right. Let's see. We got Temperance, Six of Swords, and the Princess of Swords. We do have a little bit of a Six of Swords. Like, their feelings are growing. Their feelings are manifesting. The feelings are enhancing or moving forward over time. Temperance says they're kind of balanced on feelings. They're not overly in love. They're not overly emotional. They're not sending you packages like every 20 seconds. But this Temperance card says, this is somebody who has feelings that are growing. They're manifesting. They're getting moving forward, and they do have some feelings indeed. Princess of Swords says they're scared to communicate it too, right? They are scared. They are worried about the communication that is going on here. So they're a little bit hesitant to make it happen sometimes. CraftyLady wants to know what we can do to jack up the love, and make it better, right? I'll ask what to do to increase my love life. I don't know if that means this kind of,
music to make love to.
I don't know if that's what that means. But, I don't know. Anyway, Hooked on Crafts is also in the queue. Hooked on Crafts, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Or no, you can tell him Teddy Bear for your donation. Hooked on Crafts. I appreciate you. Saumya, tell him Teddy Bear for your donation as well. And we are ending soon. The last reading will be MsGreen. So let's look at this. Increase love life. Princess of Cups. Introduce new emotions. Introduce some new cool things. Introduce something new, something exciting, something that's going to be a little bit different, right? Maybe we can break out some things that we haven't seen before. Maybe we can do some things. Princess of Cups is all about getting new emotions, getting some new excitement, getting some new things in there, and that's going to increase the love life. That's going to increase sort of the maybe the sort of the love, the passion, the emotion that we got going on as well. Six of Wands. It does talk about level of success. What can we do to make our love life successful? What can we do to bring in some cool stuff, to bring in some interesting things, make it a success? So realize that it is successful, work into that, and I think that's going to be good overall. Seven of Swords as well. Sneak out of the house. No, I'm just kidding. Seven of Swords as well, right? What can we do to sneak in some new things? So it's all about new things, innovative things, more emotions, more innovative emotions, more kind of interesting things that we want to try, we want to see, we want to work with, right? So I think that is the overall message as it goes. So there we go. All right, we got MsGreen is next. Ms. Green wants to know, does Ricky actually miss me? And then we'll do Hooked on Crafts, and we are out of here for the night. Hooked on Craft. There we go. S&M. Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm not nosy, so I don't know. But yeah, there you go. It's just about introducing in new and interesting things. That could be a new hobby. That could be some new fun stuff in the room. It could be all sorts of stuff, right? There we go. All right. Does Ricky miss me? Not really. No. The Nine of Pentacles, like they're content. They're happy where they're at. And not like they're just reaching out. Not like they just absolutely desperately need you. Eight of Pentacles says there's some work involved in getting your connection where you would like it to go ultimately. But the High Priestess says it's all about information at this point. They don't really need this connection right now. It's not something that they do need, they do want, and I don't think that they miss you now. They will miss you later, but right now they seem to be in that Nine of Pentacles where I'm content, I'm happy with what's going on, with what's happening, and sort of making the things go with that. And we had a Hooked on Crafts was the last one. Hooked on Crafts, be sure to thank and tell them Teddy Bear for your donation. Tell them Teddy Bear, thank you very much. I appreciate you hanging out over here, making everybody happy, including me, if you know what I mean. And I think you know what I mean. Yes, we're gonna go with this. We're going to go with this, and we are going to do, is that deck still Avatada? Yes, it is. It is indeed. I'd like to know my financial outlook for this year. We have a King of Swords of the World and the Five of Swords. It's all about expansion. It's all about expansion. Don't be happy with one particular income source. You want to make more. You want to make more, right? You got the world. There's all sorts of other opportunities you can have. You can do it, and I think that's going to be something that you want to embrace. Never be happy. Never be content, like I talked about earlier in the stream. King of Swords as well, communication with sort of your job, with your clients, with things that are going to be out there is going to be important. Make sure your communication's good. Make sure it's directly on point. Make sure it's good for the business, because the Five of Swords says you do have some challenges in April, May-ish, and you don't want that to be overwhelming. You want to be able to push through that as well. And that is it for me. Thank you very much for all of your donations tonight. We will not see you tomorrow. Thursday is my Patreon stream. Link right here if you want to join my Patreon. What I do on Patreon is I open up the chat. You can come in and you can talk to me directly for 40 minutes. I do lessons and more lessons, cards, combos, astrology, deck and wheel, and all that stuff. So come on in and join me for the Patreon stream if you're a Patreon member. If not, I will not be doing a regular stream on Thursday, but I will be back Friday, and we will see you then.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words.